Hello, and welcome back to my video. And today I'll be playing Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 again. I'm going to be playing this pretty fast because I'm actually recording this before my stream starts. So this is going to be a pretty short one, but yeah, sorry about that. Partly because I got a pretty big headache a couple of days back. So I'm kinda not feeling up to it in terms of like, recording and stuff. So I've decided instead of recording for another video, yesterday I decided to take a long nap to make myself feel better. Physically, that is. And it did. I'm feeling good as ever now. So things should be going as normal as planned. I hope so. But in any case, let's get right into it, shall we? For the longest time, I didn't know that Sherlock Holmes main story. I just didn't really do it for some reason. So that resulted in me just doing odds and ends here and there. Missions that I don't really need to do, but I did anyways for some reason. So that's why I didn't really use my mind palace that often, because it's not really part of the main story probably. But oh well. Let's get right into it, shall we? Let's meet with a family friend. I remember an old family friend lived in a house near the Greek bridge. Oh, there it is! That's a gas balloon. Gas air balloon. Yeah. That's the house, but is the person still there? Since Sherlock Holmes hasn't been here in the longest time, right? So I'm kinda
That
curious.
wretch Goliath would murder us all. Mark my words.
A gilded cage? Gilden's yard. What happened here? What?
It's as if a storm went through here.
Yeah, no shot. Jeez, a lot of...
Destruction and trampled ground.
Just what happened in this place? Did a break-in occur? Oh god!
He was certainly under pressure.
Oh...
Disjointed vertebrae. Difficult to say if it was a way to start or finish him off.
What happened here?
A belt from a dressing gown. Curious. A kneecap reduced to splinters.
What is this? Oh god!
A missing pinky. Middle-aged. It's none other than Theodore Gilden.
Oh boy, Sherlock. Another death means another question.
And we shall answer the question. It's far too interesting to give it up to the police.
What do you mean?
Didn't we get to fly in it as children? I doubt it could hold my weight today.
Well, I don't think that's the first thing that you need to think about, because
An amount of attention that most can only dream of.
a murder had taken place. Probably, which is... oh my god. Elephant?
Poke the elephant with this? Really? People are hopeless.
A strong pull broke this leash.
Does he have a pet elephant or something?
A pool of blood and saliva, possibly as a result of impact.
Sherlock, take a picture of the footprint. It's valuable evidence.
Alright, do it like this.
This photograph can help us find the old article about the elephants. The front page was fascinating. It was hard to believe as a child.
True. We may need it in our investigation.
Probably.
A royal suite for a favorite pet.
Plenty of food to satisfy even the most fastidious.
So he has a pet elephant. Oh, this door's locked. Okay, so I cannot really access the house at the moment, but I can only access the outside area. You have anything to say?
This is quite comfy.
No, don't sit there. Jeez, we can go back to our place in a minute, okay? Let's just go look for the things that I need to look for. Elephant's life. Oh, there's something here. What is this?
A coal gas tank. Enough to pump up an airship.
For the gas air balloon?
A sailor's knife useful for cutting wet and thick ropes.
There should be something else here. Um, anything? Oh, the blade.
It's seen a lot of use. The blade is worn from grinding.
And what else? What else? Seem to be some sort of parchment there and a couple of coins, but I don't think that matters at all, huh? What's this?
Fresh signs of impact. A rough landing led to an altercation with this shed.
Oh, I'm already able to do things here. I've already met this person before, so no need for more introductions. 10 years ago, 1870. It's a front page. And it's written by a science journalist. There you go. Search this. The Lord of All Peace, written by Dr. Ian Menzies. Only a lucky few can claim to have beheld this planet's strangest and most wonderful fellow, the elephant. Said to be land's largest animal, this colossal yet friendly creature enchants all with its size, intelligence, and communication. Elephants are mammals, just like humans, and originate in Asia and Africa. Despite feet that reach 18 to 25 inches in adult males, the elephant is surprisingly agile, and in concert with its prehensile trunk, can perform feats of remarkable dexterity. Elephants form strong emotional bonds with their loved ones. Some scientists have even reported witnessing signs of grief or happiness. Perhaps the question is not how much elephants resemble us, but how much we resemble them.
That's the article. Feeling old already?
Elephant's life. So, what does that bring me to? Nothing? Okay. Well, I completed John's challenge. Now I just need to go back here. I have to get out of the building. Man, what about this?
In a fit of rage, the elephant broke the chain and threw its victim on the ground with a fierce power. Escaping the scene, it pulled the body with it, but dropped it at the gate. At least some of this was witnessed by a third party who was hurled against the shed. The elephant can't have gone too far. I can still track it.
Well, suppose you find it. Then what? Push it all the way back to the manor?
I don't think that's the case. But how am I supposed to find it? As unbelievable as it may be, Cordona is home to an elephant. The creature is large enough to leave footprints 18 inches wide. It escaped but could not have gone too far without attracting attention. Can I talk to you?
Can I ask you a question?
That's a question I can answer.
The elephant named Goliath crossed the creek bridge in the direction of the forest, where Theodore used to walk. When we found the elephant, then what? Am I just going to talk to it? I don't think anyone's an animal talker. What's this?
Okay, hear me out. If an elephant falls in the forest and there's no one around to...
John, no.
Oh, you're such a killjoy.
What are we talking about? Oh, something's over here. Forest clearing. Oh snap, doesn't look like I can go there. But let's see if I can go around. What's that?
Strange. It was hung with care.
Oh, this is... Yeah. On the victim.
The game has escaped us for now. We'll find a solution to the elephant problem later.
Animal suspect. Dear Theodore, I'm writing to you as a fellow islander. I value our friendship just as I value the lives of our people. Although I am afraid this one-sided friendship cannot tie my hands any longer. I'm being made to look weak in the eyes of your neighbors. They believe that your tree is a mockery and not a peace offering as you intended. The people are afraid you refuse to give your elephant a proper trainer, instead using your own limited knowledge to teach it. It is an impossible situation. I admit that I did think of having the elephant forcibly taken and given to Mr. Tailhart, who has shown that he is quite capable of looking after the elephant being, although she is female and far less frightening than your beast. Please reconsider the situation. Sir William Sinclair, Governor of Cordona. It hasn't been like half an hour and it's already nighttime. Maybe the day and night cycle lasted for an entire hour or something. I won't complain though. Right, let's open this door. Anything interesting inside here? Gilden Manor. Can I have this manor since the person died, please? No, I don't think I can. Oh well.
I can always recognize the spirit of a true artist.
That's a pretty good painting.
This young lady has a childish interest for her age.
That looks like the dolls from outside. Is there like a person here?
Gosh, what a mansion.
It certainly is a mansion.
You. Who are you?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. Theodore Gilden was...
Did you kill him? Did you kill the elephant?
It's not in the yard anymore. It escaped into the forest.
You can't let it go. What if it returns?
I highly doubt that, Miss...
Imogen Gilden. Please, I beg of you, find that dreadful beast that killed my father.
I suppose we do need to learn what happened.
Alright.
Can you tell me what happened? From the very start.
I was here, so I didn't see how it began. My father visits the enclosure every morning to wake up Goliath. Today, I heard the elephant scream. I've never heard such a horrifying sound. My heart stopped. I knew something was wrong. I looked through my window and saw how it lifted my father up by his neck. I rushed downstairs. I saw it dragging my father as if he were a doll. I threw stones at it. It dropped my father's body and charged outside, screaming. Its roar was almost human. I was frightened, so I ran inside and hid here.
That is a terrifying experience, Miss Gilden. I'm sorry you had to go through it.
Thank you. Goliath must be caught, Mr. Holmes.
Well, thank you for the information, Miss Gilden. I did have some questions for your father. Perhaps you might help me with them?
I wasn't privy to much of my father's life, and it's very hard to think of anything at all with Goliath still loose. Please, Mr. Holmes.
Very well. Do you mind if I ask you more questions if I find anything that might help?
Anything to catch that monster.
Miss Gilden, I was on this island 10 years ago, and your father knew my mother. I believe I even had the opportunity to ride that balloon outside, but I do not recall seeing you.
I lived at my late mother's in Sheffield at the time. I'm in no spirit to reminisce right now. The elephant is out there.
You've never heard the name Violet Holmes before? Perhaps your father...
Please, Mr. Holmes. With that beast roaming free, I can't think of anything.
Very well.
Alright. Evidence. Let's see. This one?
Had Goliath been aggressive before?
It's dangerous, but it was never aggressive near my father. My father would do anything for Goliath. All the elephant had to do was clap its ears.
You envied him, the elephant, I mean?
Our house is called the House of Ivory. I've heard some people refer to me as the Ivory Girl, and my room stinks of the animal, as if it's me who lives in a pen and not Goliath. It's not envy, Mr. Holmes. It's just incredibly difficult to live like this.
We need to write more answer if we find anything else.
Did you observe anyone else in the yard? Any of your servants, perhaps?
Servants? Do you imagine that we would have any with Goliath? No one wishes to work in this house, even for double pay. I didn't see anyone else. Only my father and that diabolical beast.
Okay, that is all that I can ask. Anything of importance here? Can I even snoop around? No, right? Oh, I can.
She packed as much as she could carry.
Just like your mom, Mr. Holmes.
False idols? Oh, sounds utterly dreary.
False idols. Why did I take that?
So idyllic. Enjoy your happily ever after before it stales.
It's victory for you and for you only. Aww.
Ugh, the same dull poses on all romantic photographs.
Hey, Sherry, we need to talk.
Hmm?
You found false idols. We need to find the remaining two.
What does bazooka even mean? Would this paper be good for anything but blowing one's nose on?
They're not rubbish, Sherry. There's something more. I'm serious.
Very well. I doubt it'll be worth it, but I will find them for you, John.
You'll thank me later. They're some of the most imaginative books I've ever read.
What did you say?
Speaking aloud helps me think.
Oh, she doesn't see John. Okay. Right, let's ask you about this.
I found this. Who's this young lad next to you, your faithful knight?
Paul. He's my pirate. He's not really a pirate. I just call him that. It probably sounds very silly.
Your secret is safe in my hands. Does Paul work somewhere? What is his surname?
His name is Paul Perks. He and his yacht Whirlpool are the champions of the Salacia Yacht Club. He sails there. I'll show you where it is on the map if you need to meet him.
A yachting champion? Well, that will be a first. I prefer dry land. And so does my suit.
A yachting champion. And I?
How can you read something like this? It's hard to swallow, and that's not due to the hard cover.
You're hardly serious. Any library without Nabe and Laura is incomplete. If you can read, then these books are an absolute must. Love and adventure. They're about life.
Oh, I wasn't aware that exploding pyramids were a part of daily life on Cordona.
You haven't seen life, so you might try reading about it at least.
Okay. What about this one?
These bags of yours, it looks as if you've packed your entire room. Were you planning on going some...
My partner and I, we wanted a change, a fresh start abroad. But now I have to stay here. Here, an orphan.
Alright, that's all that I can see. Alright, let's get out of here. What's in this room? Ooh. Other things that I need to check, right? Oops. Right, let's check on everything.
What's so special about this place? Another elephant? A partnership annulled with a single stroke of a pen.
Theodore Gilden. Just what is this place? Ivory Bats?
A catchy title. I should take a photograph of the plans. I don't want to carry them around.
Right? Whoop. Wait. There you go. Rebus construction plan. Now what's in this area? That's a pinky.
A relatively functional choice to replace the finger.
That's an image. 1877.
I think they were closer than you and me, John.
I'm hurt.
What? Perfume?
Oh, the pungent stench of an animal.
Did Theodore seek some pink elephants with this?
Elephant perfume. And there's this.
I think Miss Gilden has barely matured.
Interesting. Elephant's Man, Cordona Chronicle, 1875. A local wealthy resident, Theodore Gilden, 55, has purchased an Indian elephant from a traveling circus. Mr. Gilden commented, "It is a wonderful opportunity. There is no one on this island better suited to provide such a comfortable home for this elephant. It is a paradise for a noble creature. No longer will this animal be locked in a tent with clowns. He will be my companion from now on, my second child, and I will protect him. Don't be jealous, people of Cordona. I am your best citizen." Only time will tell if this is a midsummer madness or not. The neighboring elite of Cordona are shocked to read the news, and furthermore, to hear the terrible trumpetings of the beast. But they are having to accept the eccentricity of one of Cordona's most powerful. Now we can all say that the riches of our island have troubles to bear too, the same as the rest of us.
His second child? An apparent son and heir, I'd say.
Does he love the elephant more than his own daughter.
The nicest spot in the room. Mr. Gilden spent hours of his life right here.
Staring at an elephant's backside. What a wonderful life.
I mean, I guess if he likes that, then who am I to judge him? A couple of things here.
Quite the spectrum. From the history of the Roman Empire to conspiracy theories of the French Revolution.
He's pretty knowledgeable, huh?
Mother. It's nice to see her young and smiling. From before Mycroft was born, our family loves to prod at the past.
Holmes's desire to rake up the past is hereditary.
Right, is that all? Which one? Which one? There it is.
A. Swift, is this name familiar to you? Your father had it removed from this plan.
Oh, that's Arthur Swift. I've seen him a couple of times here. He works with my father in the old city, digging up something ancient.
He is an archaeologist?
That's the word, yes. But to be truthful, I really don't think Mr. Swift is fit to be one. I've just learnt a lot about archaeology from my favourite book series. Oh, they are page-turners.
Inspirational, I'm sure, but would you happen to know where this Mr. Swift might be found?
I don't, but perhaps you can find out somewhere. My father's work with him is all official. Lots of boring legal papers with signatures and stuff.
Imogen clarified that Arthur Swift is the name of Mr. Gilden's business partner. They were working together on a project in the old city. She doesn't know anything else but said that this partnership involved a lot of paperwork. What about this one?
And, which part of the elephant is in here? It's quite pungent.
Oh, that. It's elephant sweat. Father believed that it might replace traditional ambergris.
Well, that's true entrepreneur spirit.
The evidence collected, the evidence updated, and Mind Palace clues, and all evidence has been collected on this area. Okay, that's nice. Doesn't look like I'm missing anything in this area. Now, a lot of things here. Like this and this. Goliath may have killed Theodore. The elephant Goliath may have attacked Theodore Gilden in order to break free. Like this and this. Unknown third party. There was a witness to the chaos on Gilden's property. They dropped their knife and may have injuries from the fall. And I think that's all that I can check right now. I mean, there's a Bazooka Eulogy trilogy. I don't know where it is. Probably in the library, but I'll check on it later. For now, I think it's a good time to end this video right here. Wow, huh? Didn't think that my attempts to visit the person that's related to Sherlock's mother ended up with a murder case again. Well. I mean, I kinda predicted it, but at the same time I did not predicted it. It's pretty complex, if you know what I mean. If only I could just talk to people normally without accidents or murders happening here and there. Oh well, such is the life of Sherlock Holmes games. But for now, thank you so much for watching this episode of Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!